Some things you should know about Jamaica's taxes. Individual other taxes. Last reviewed August 2nd, 2024. Social Security contributions. Employers are obligated to deduct and remit the following contributions, in addition to pay-as-you-earn (PAYE) income tax applicable to employees by the 14th day of the month following the month of deduction. National Insurance Scheme (NIS) contributions. Employees and self-employed persons are required to be insured under a state-administered program of Social Security insurance. Employees and employers contribute at a rate of 3% each on a maximum remuneration of JMD 1.5 million per annum. Self-employed persons contribute at a rate of 6% on maximum earnings of JMD 3 million per annum. The income threshold for both employed and self-employed individuals increased to JMD 5 million per annum with effect from April 1, 2022. NIS contributions are tax-deductible. National Housing Trust (NHT) contributions. NHT contributions are made by employers at the rate of 3% while employees contribute at the rate of 2% on all taxable emoluments received from employment in Jamaica. Self-employed persons also contribute at a rate of 2% of earnings. An employer's contribution is tax-deductible, but that of an employee is not. Employees' contributions are refunded after 7 years, and an employer's contribution is not refundable. Expatriate employees, on application, are entitled to a refund of their contributions when they leave the island permanently. Education tax. Education tax is charged at the rates of 3.5% for employers and 2.25% for employees after the deduction of NIS contributions and contributions to an approved superannuation scheme. Only the employer's contributions are tax-deductible, and the amounts paid are not refundable to either the employer or the employee. Self-employed persons also contribute at a rate of 2.25% of earnings. Human Employment and Resource Training (HART) contributions. HART contributions are payable monthly by employers only, at the rate of 3% of the wage bill. The contributions are tax-deductible. Consumption taxes. General Consumption Tax (GCT). GCT is a value-added tax, VAT, and the standard rate is currently 15%. Higher or lower rates of GCT are applicable to certain goods and services. See the Other Taxes section in the Corporate Tax Summary for more information. Special Consumption Tax, SCT. SCT is imposed at various rates on the importation or manufacture of prescribed goods, certain petroleum products, ethanol, alcoholic drinks, tobacco, and motor vehicles. Property tax. All land in Jamaica is valued for property tax purposes on the site value or unimproved value, as reflected on the 2013 Property Valuation Roll. Property tax is levied by reference to various value bands at a scale of rates ranging from 0.50% to 0.90%. Transfer tax. A transfer tax of 2% is applicable on the consideration payable, or market value in certain instances, on the transfer of land, buildings, securities, and shares, provided that a refund is available where the transfer tax charged exceeds 37.5% of the capital gain made. Listed securities transferred on the Jamaica Stock Exchange (JSE), including the Junior Stock Exchange, are exempt from transfer tax. A form of transfer tax is also imposed on the estate of any individual who is domiciled in Jamaica at the date of his or her death. There is no inheritance tax or capital gains tax regime in Jamaica. Stamp duty. Stamp duty is imposed at varying rates depending on the legal instruments involved. Who pays stamp duty in Jamaica? To avoid substantial penalties, the documents must be stamped within 30 days of signing. The vendor pays the transfer taxes. As the purchaser, you are also required to pay a portion of stamp duty on the transaction. The amount for stamp duty is split 50:50 with the vendor. Stamp duty is typically set at $5,000, unless specified by the Commissioner of Stamp Duty. In most cases, both the purchaser and the vendor share the payment of stamp duty equally. Listed securities transferred on the JSE are exempt from stamp duty. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.